Happy 4th of July. We are here and we're going to cook some tortas, beef ribs, and potato salad to take with us. And here we go. We're going to check on this meat. And we're just putting a burn on this meat because I already boiled the thin steaks in with the ribs. Because we're going to have some barbecue beef ribs too. So I already boiled that. So this actually done. But this part is just to put a burn on this meat because this is the meat that I'm going to use for the tortas. Yeah, now at this point, if you want to add your hot to it, this is when you're going to add, your chilies or whatever hot you want to add to it. The most hot I'm going to add to it is just a little black pepper because my son I cook for, he doesn't do real hot. So a little bit of pepper will be just fine. Plus we have the other seasoning and it has a wonderful seasoning to it. Okay, so this right here is pretty much done. We're going to go ahead and prepare our bread, our tortas, and do the next step of this dish that we're going to take to the beach. Okay, this is our next step. And all you're going to do is take these tortas and you're going to open them up. Yeah, you're just going to open them up. Okay. Those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and push that red subscribe button and join the family. Okay. Now these you can get at your local grocery store here for like 1 peso, 1.4 pesos. So it's like, I don't even know if there is a value for that in American money. It's like I guess 5 cents. So that would be equivalent to 5 cents. And all we're going to do is take our meat mixture that we made. I'm going to put this on something so it doesn't burn anything. Just going to sit this here, this stuff out the way, and put this on here. Okay. And we're just going to take our meat mixture. And we're going to take a spoonful. Make sure you get some green peppers and onions. We're going to stick this in the torta. Okay. Stick that in the torta. Okay. I'm going to do each one of these like this. Okay. Okay. It's looking real good and it's smelling really awesome. Just going to put this in here. Yeah, we don't want to waste any of that good meat. Just look at them all. Many of them need a little bit more. A little bit more in them. And this is also a good mixture you can use for your eggs in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're going to take our cheese. We've got 3 slices of cheese. We're going to take those and just cut those in half. Just going to lift that bread up with that cheese in there. Push it down. And do the same for each one. And then we'll take our foil and wrap those up because, like I said, it's 4th of July and we're having a picnic today on the beach. Okay, lift that up, put that cheese in there. Now, you can use any kind of cheese you choose. Okay. So whatever is your favorite cheese is the cheese. I like this cheese because it melts down like the cheese at home. And this is just their Layla brand of Americano cheese. Okay, we're gonna get out our foil. We're gonna get out our foil. Just take you a nice little piece. And you're gonna put that torta. Let's move this over. Put that torta here. And you're just gonna wrap her up. Yeah. And that'll be nice and ready when you want a sandwich at the beach. Now let's get you ready. Let's get finished making the rest of the things we're taking. All right, we're getting these beef ribs out. We've had those boiling. And these are beef short ribs. And we're just going to cut these up to make something else good to take to the beach. Okay, one over here. What we're going to do on our clean surface, we're going to take these out. And we're just going to cut these in sections. Okay, see that? Yeah. Make these little riblets. Okay. We don't have a traditional oven, so what we're doing is we're cutting these in smaller pieces so that we can put these on a tray in our toaster oven. So we can put a little burn on them as if we had cooked them in the oven. Okay. Now the meat here is very tender. Just put it back in the bowl so we can get some sauce on this, and we will put this in our toaster oven. We're going to use our Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and you can find that here, and that's a wonderful thing. And we're just going to coat all these with the sauce. Okay, just going to coat it with the sauce. And then we're just going to move them around so they can get the sauce all over them. You don't need a lot, you just need a little bit. But if you find that you need a little more, then pour a little more on, just to make sure all the sides of the meat do get a coating to them. I don't have my little barbecue brush, so we're having to improvise. And a lot of times when you're in another country and you're cooking some of your favorite meals that might not be traditional meals of the land, you will have to improvise, because you might not have those certain things or even certain ingredients that will be the ones that you're used to from home. Okay, so these look like they've gotten coated pretty well. Let me make sure all my little areas have a little coating on them. Okay. All right. Now we're going to take some foil and put these in our tray so we can bake these in our little toaster oven. Okay, we've got our pan that goes in our toaster oven. We're just going to line it with some foil so our cleanup is a lot easier. Yeah, that's all we're doing, is just lining it with some foil so the cleanup's going to be easier. We're just going to sit these in here. Oh, they smell heavenly. Yeah, we're just going to sit these right on in here. Right them in there. You don't have to have a lot of room. So make sure we get them fitted in there. Good. And we'll just taste that little piece. Okay, and we've got our toaster oven. So we're just gonna put this right on in the toaster oven. We're gonna turn that on. Gonna put it on bake. I see about 400. Well, we'll say 350. And we're gonna turn that on. Well, you might want to plug it up. Yeah. So we're gonna get that turned on, so that can get to cooking. And we'll come back and check that in 30 minutes. Okay? In the tradition of barbecues, we're going to have a little potato salad. So we've got these 2 potatoes we washed real nicely. And we're just going to cut them up a little bit smaller to make it easier to cook. So they won't take as long to cook. Yeah, so we're just going to cut these up just a little bit smaller so that they will cook faster. And I probably will just keep the skin on them just to simplify my life at this point. Because potato salad is potato salad to me. And then we've got that boiling water already on that we had the ribs in. And that'll give a good flavor to the potatoes. Okay. I'm just going to stick those in there and go ahead and boil those. Okay, we've turned this off and the potatoes and eggs are done. We'll go ahead and put them in another container and get it ready to mix up our potato salad. The potatoes have been, the eggs have been peeled, the potatoes are ready, and we're gonna just mix up our ingredients for our Mexican rendition of our potato salad. We're gonna add some relish, Kraft mayo, some pepper, black pepper, onion, and avocado. Okay, and if you have some celery, you can add some of that too. All right, so we're just gonna get to mixing. Okay, we're putting in, I'd probably say 2 tablespoons of the relish. I'm gonna have to open this up so I can get it out. I'd say at least 2 tablespoons or so of relish. Everything's to flavor, so if you add it and you taste it and it's not good enough, you can always add some more. We are going to add about 2, if not 3 tablespoons of mayo. We'll set that on the side in case we need some more. I'm just going to take and cut up this onion. Now this part is, if you don't like a lot of onion, you don't have to add a lot of onion. So you can take like 1/4 of an onion and go ahead and chop that up. Now the sizes you chop up is just based on personal preference. I can have them big or small. It doesn't make me any difference as long as that nice onion flavor, fresh onion, is in there. And I can use any kind of onions. Purple onions, white, yellow, doesn't matter either. Okay, and we're just gonna toss this in here. Yeah, I'm putting that in there. Watch your spoon. Put that in there. Then we're going to add about, I'd say, a teaspoon or so, or 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. That's also to your liking. And then we're adding this avocado because I normally like to add some butter to my potato salad so those potatoes taste nice and buttery. Well, what I found is you can add avocado to that and it'll give it that same flavor, that same buttery taste, plus taking up the nutritional value of your potato salad. Just scoop this right on out, flip it over, get any excess, and then we're just going to take and chop this up. And it will eventually break up as you add it in. We're just going to add that in. 1/2 avocado, but like I said, If you like, you can add the whole avocado. It won't hurt. And then we're just going to take and start stirring this around. Now what I do is just take my knife and go in here and just start chopping up the potatoes and the egg. No specific way to do it. The messier it is, I think the better it tastes. I'm just going to go in here and chop all these up with the skin. Just leave the skin right on there. One thing I love about their produce when you buy it, it's always so very clean. Okay, and you're just chopping all that up. Okay. Stir this up. Now, how small you chop it up is based on your preference. And I'm going to put another little twist to this. I've got some artificial bacon bits. And I thought that would be nice to add to it. Just add those to it. I'm just going to stir this up real good. And add this to our nice little picnic lunch we fixed to take to the beach. Yeah, I think that'll be the icing on the cake for our lunch. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh, that's wonderful. I think you could eat that hot or cold. Yeah, that's really beautiful. So, now we're going to pack up and head to the beach.